Santa Claus, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, Papa Noel. What do these guys have in common? They're the same man. Why would a man need so many aliases? Stick around and find out. The truth may shock you. And spoiler alert, good guys only have one name.
Like most of us, Kris was born at a very young age, to a mother in a time and place. His childhood was one that lacked any Christmas cheer at all. Kris's mother refused to gift her son any presents at all. Some say this is because of his unnaturally long white beard, even as a baby. Others say it's because his unsettling desire to put all of his toys in a giant bag and walk around. Still, others say it's because Kris was kind of a weird, overly cheery kid and it creeped his mother out. As Kris got older, he started work as a chimney sweep, a career he was particularly good at, mainly because he enjoyed going into chimneys from the top. When asked why he didn't use a brush, Kringle would just laugh the question away. One day, Kris was in a home in Russia doing his chimney sweeping when he met someone, a fella called Rasputin, who had some big plans. Not much is known about the relationship between Kringle and Rasputin, but it is rumored that Anastasia was found hiding in a fireplace. One that had been recently cleaned. Whatever misdealings Kringle had with Rasputin, one thing cannot be denied. Kris Kringle was about to become Saint Nick. Rasputin had taught Kris some rudimentary magic, possibly for assisting in the assassination of an entire Russian family, and subsequently creating one of the most underrated Disney movies of all time. While the manhunt for the missing Anastasia was on, Saint Nick was using his ill-gotten magical powers for profit. He toured all over Europe with his magical endeavors and performed for all kinds of leaders. While in Siberia, Saint Nick found a group of flying reindeer calves. Their mother was viciously protective of her offspring, but Saint Nick did a Bambi and claimed the beast as his own. The spotlight was bright on Saint Nick, but soon a major snafu would derail his entire magical career. In a show for American legend Charles Lindbergh, he made Charles' young son disappear. This was expected during the performance. It was when Saint Nick could not make the child reappear that the problem started. Some say that the Lindbergh baby is still out there. Those people are dumb. But you can find out more at saintnickdonedisappearedthatbaby.facebook.com. Saint Nick could not continue on with magic, but still had a loyal following, and he did what everyone does whenever they can't do anything else. He started rapping. He was not a good rapper, but he had some sick beats. Those beats were provided by several musicians, who would collectively be known as the Elves. To this day, everyone still knows the Elves are good rappers. This is where Saint Nick would change his name again. This is where he started using the name Santa Claus, which is a mistranslation of Satan's Claus. Let's hear some of that fat man rapping to some fat beats.
You a little patty, but you ain't getting cold. Girl, you know my reindeer's ready to go. Let's check twice, you naughty, you know. Time to smash this ho ho ho.
During this brief but successful rap career, Santa Claus met famed musician Charles Manson. Mr. Manson had some pretty interesting ideas about lyrics and music. Some ideas Santa would definitely pick up on in later songs and themes. Soon Santa had a large following of young boys and girls. With the preachy message in his songs and the giant following, Santa took the next obvious step of becoming a cult leader. In his words, "I saw what Jim Jones was doing, and I thought, wow, that's neat. I'm going to do that." And he did that. It turns out that handing out gifts on very specific days to those who are good and not to those who are bad is a very good manipulation technique. No one wants to be the person left without a present on present day, so they will work hard for the rest of the year just for that present on present day. This is where Santa again changed his name to Papa Noel, or more commonly, Father Christmas. The cult of Christmas would continue to grow using free labor and an undisclosed source of seemingly endless income. This brought the ever-watching eye of the government to the new cult. And what do you want to do when you want to avoid that eye? You move to a place where they can't see. So Papa Noel packed up the whole operation and moved to the North Pole, a trick he learned from his old friend JJ. And that is where Kris Kringle stays to this day. He continues to deliver presents on present day, but only to good boys and girls.